Okay, we are on a lake. Not really sure what I'm going to fish today or how I'm going to fish. It has been fairly warm the last week, in the 60s, 70s, and today it is in the 50s. It got down to about 30 degrees last night, so I'm thinking these fish might have moved around a little bit. I haven't fished the main lake in probably a couple weeks. I've been fishing the creek. I've been doing a little wading, been doing a little bit of kayak fishing. So I'm not exactly sure where these fish are going to be, but we're going to get out here today and try to fish. I'm going to start at some points. I'm not going to even go towards the coves yet. If I had to guess, this water temperature's 50 to 55 range. I mean, the water temperature is pretty cold. So we're gonna putt around and see if we can find some fish. I really want to try to fish these bluffs, but I mean, the current doesn't look like it's too strong in the main lake, so we're just gonna fish everything, try to figure out where these fish are, and we'll get back to you guys in a little bit. So. Alright, this is usually where I start my day, kind of, at this little spot. This is a main lake, little cove, and let's see here. Alright, we're going to go ahead and start making our way up this wall. So basically this is a point. It's a main lake point right here. And when you come around, you start making your way up a bluff wall, and I'm just gonna fish that wall and see what see if there's any fish holding on it. Oh, not sure what that was, but there was definitely something right there. I lost him. I'll cast right back in there. Probably just a little spotted bass. Goodness gracious. I didn't know if that was a fish or not. I'm pretty sure I got hung on a rock down there. I'm just gonna bring him up. Oh. Nice little fish. This is right on this point. Nice little largemouth. Got a fat tail. Yeah, this is literally, I'm sitting right on this point. Might tie up. Largemouth. Whoop. Sorry, buddy. So all these fish are about the same exact size. Small. I don't even know if I have the yep, we got it with us. I'm just gonna keep this up here for laughs. 11 inches, 11 and a half, whatever, 11 and a quarter. It's kind of same. That one's a little bit smaller than the one I caught earlier. But it's kind of been the story of my year. Even in the creek, it's kind of bad. All the fish I've caught have been in that 10 to 15 inch range. Nothing really I haven't even had a fish over 18 inches this year yet, unfortunately. Okay, that feels like a good fish. Okay. Okay, yep, that's a good smallmouth. Oh, let me get my net. Let me get my net. Look like he's almost foul hooked. Ooh, come here, buddy. No! I freaking foul hooked him. Alright, I am sorry about that. I don't know what happened there. It's crazy. Foul hooked him in the stomach. Makes me think he didn't even really swipe at it at all. But, I mean, it's a good smallmouth. I just feel kind of bad. Oh yeah, it's a pretty smallmouth. I just don't know how I hooked him in the stomach like that. Beautiful fish. We'll get a length on her at least. $15.25. Nice smallmouth. I think that's a spotted bass. That might be a smallmouth. It's a dark smallmouth. Nice little smallmouth. Came right off that rock. Nice dark tail, dark fins. Nice little fish. Alrighty, so this spot right here is actually where I've caught my personal best bass. 5.5 pound smallmouth. So who knows? Might still be in here somewhere. Big fish. It feels like a drum. I hope that's a smallmouth. Ah, it's a drum. Of course. It's always a drum. Oh, it's a big drum. Ugh, freaking gross fish. I hate these things. Okay, here we go. Alright. I don't have much battery life left in my GoPro. My little power bank died, so we got one more fully charged battery, and I'm probably gonna hit the road. Not that I can't fish without a GoPro, but it's just getting cold and not about to be out here when it gets dark. It is quite chilly. And I really need to do some stuff to my boat. I really need to look at the fuses, try to figure out if I can get this fish finder working. I really don't feel like taking it back up to where I bought it. Okay, that's a good smallmouth. That's a good smallmouth. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, alright. Oh goodness. That is a good fish, oh my god. Oh my goodness, he just spit up a shad. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Lordy. Alrighty guys, that is a freaking giant. It's a freaking giant. Wow. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. That is a toad. Oh my god. Yes. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see what we got. I'll leave him in the water for a second. Oh my goodness. They're feeding on shad because he spit it up when Just reeling him in. It's a beautiful fish. I'm gonna get him back here in the water and get a couple pictures of him. It's a freaking beautiful fish. Good smallmouth here, guys. Not sure why the camera just shut off, but 19.5 inches, or 19.25. Big smallmouth. He was coughing up some shad when I was reeling him in. But beautiful smallmouth. Hit the jig. I'm fishing this ledge here. He was probably sitting in 10 feet of water. So we're gonna get a release on this guy and keep fishing. Hopefully there's another one around this size. So good smallmouth. The colors on these things are freaking awesome. So we're gonna let this guy go. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and let this guy go. Freaking beautiful fish. Oh, yes. Alrighty. That was nice. That was nice. Nice, 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 nice. So I drifted a good ways down this lake from where I caught that fish. So we're gonna get back up here and see if we can. Alright, I said I was done, but I fished this last point. Boat docks just right up here, so fished this last point. I fished this I've been fishing a jig all day. I'm gonna switch it up to this lipless crankbait. Just fishing this last little section here. Okay, that feels like a good fish. Yep. Glad I didn't call it a day. It's not a giant, but it's a decent little largemouth. Whew! Oh my god! That sucker is fat. And he sucked that crankbait in. I hope I have my pliers with me. Yes, I do. What is going on? So, I'm going to film this outro a few days after the video. And mainly because I just forgot. So I went out, I guess that was Monday? Yeah, it was Monday. Went out to Old Hickory Lake. Decided to fish some bluffs, and it was fairly successful. I say that, obviously I caught like a really nice smallmouth, but you know, ideally I'd like to have a day like that where I'm catching a ton of those size smallmouth. And so basically what happened was fishing a jig all day, basically using one of those Doomsday Reapers, little 3¼ inch, as a trailer on like a green pumpkin kind of jig, and just fishing the ledges, kind of casting it as close as I can to that bluff wall and just letting it sink. I couldn't really figure out like where the fish were consistently. I caught one at about, you know, 10 to 15, and then the big one that I caught was probably at about 10 feet. And so basically that big one, I did not realize this until after I caught the fish, got off the water, kind of was looking at some old pictures. Basically I tried to weigh that fish, and the scale that I had is absolutely absurd. It was trying to tell me that that fish weighed 2 pounds, and it was a 19¼ inch fish. So no way. And basically I was like, hell, I'll look, I'll go and look back at some of the smallmouth I caught last year. I know the weights on them, and so I'm flipping through some pictures and actually realized that I caught that same exact fish last year. It took me a while to sit there and analyze the pictures and make sure, because I wasn't trying to make a claim that it was the same exact fish, but after analyzing the pictures, after looking, I mean, there is several characteristics that are exactly identical on those fish. And when I caught that fish last year, it was just a hair over 3 pounds, so I'm thinking that fish probably went for about 4 pounds. It's kind of crazy what this time of year will do to a fish, but I caught that fish last year late July 20th, I think, and then I caught that fish April 1st. So I mean, clearly, a different story. That fish was spitting up shad when I was reeling it in. So that fish was fat, healthy, feeding up, and yeah, I mean, it was really cool to catch the same exact fish again. I've caught the same fish in a creek before, but not on the main lake like that, so it was really cool for me, and I didn't realize it until after. So I did catch a couple largemouth before, but it was a good day of fishing though. Can't really complain. I was really excited to catch that fish. That's my biggest fish of the year. I'm thinking it was a little bit over 4 pounds, so I'm actually on my boat right now and about to get to the water again. But thank you guys for watching that video. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get my subscriptions up there, trying to get some more views on my channel. I'm just trying to put as much content out there as I can. So thank you guys for watching, and we will catch you guys next time. And next time will be today.